Right. Welcome, everybody. This is my premiere episode of Improve My Drawing. Should I write my name on the board here like a teacher back in the day? Oh, can't draw with white, can we? I guess we could if we were on the... Not a great start. That's all right. Which we want to do? Let's see. Let's take a look. Construction pencil. Perfect. Hey, there we go. All right, the pressure sensitivity is working. That's good. Sometimes it doesn't work when I turn my computer back on and off. So my name is Joshua Hoffman, and what I am doing is doing something to basically motivate myself, which is to get myself to draw more. One thing that I like to do in my downtime is to draw, but I'll try and draw while I'm talking here because this is kind of boring, just listening to me talk here, right? But I don't draw near as much as I would like, and I find myself not knowing what to draw a lot of times. And it one of the things that I really struggle with is figuring out what the heck to draw, and I can never come up with something that I like to draw. So I figured if somebody else came up with something, it might give me a reason to actually carry out the drawing. So I thought, what better way than to kind of open it up to, friends, family, random strangers, whatever. And have them help me come up with ideas of things to draw. And that way I'm kind of committed to it. And I'm not judging myself on my choice on what to draw. I'm judging myself on what they're asking me to draw. And I tend to draw a lot of the same thing. I've been practicing a lot lately. Not that it looks like it, but I'm trying to practice a lot lately on figures and getting figures right, faces right, proportions, dimensions, poses, things like that. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Hopefully you can tell that this is supposed to be a person or whatever, maybe speed walking or something here, who knows. But I mean, that's what I'm here for, is trying to get better. But I tend to draw the same thing over and over and over again, and I wanted something that kind of inspires me to sit down and actually draw and be committed. And I figured if I'm committed to you guys, it's going to help me a lot more do things than if I'm just kind of trying to do it for myself, because it's a lot easier to go, I'll do it tomorrow, and find different things to do. So, for example, one thing that I would get out of it would be drawing things that I'm just horrible at, things that I actively avoid. One thing I realized today is I'm horrible at drawing horses. I tried to draw one earlier today, just because my daughter's really into unicorns, and I thought, maybe I'll draw a unicorn, because I try and, unicorn's basically a horse with a horn, right? And I realized I am awful at drawing horses. I don't even know what they look like. So one of the things I would thought for our premiere episode here is that I would try and draw a horse from memory, without looking at anything, and see how I do. And then let's do what all good artists should do, and that would be to get some source material and actually look at it and see, how we can improve, how we can do. And this is going to be really bad, really cartoony. But again, whole point of this video, that's why I'm here. Try and get better, try and do these things and learn. This is going to be super bad. So I know they've got, obviously here's my ears here, give them a little fur there. Fur, whatever. They've always got like some sort of, vein or something that runs through there. There's always like some sort of like right there, and then around their mouth they've got usually something where it's like darker, or the hair like kind of stops there. At least that's what my memory is telling me. They've got a big neck. Let's give this horse. I'm also very bad at hair. Something I kind of dread drawing, which is again why I've been trying to draw more people, because I'm just so bad at it. Let's color in the eye a little bit, give it a little shine there, maybe. It's not too bad. So this is just a construction pencil brush. I'm not going to draw anything to absolute perfection or completion. I'm trying to keep these videos really short, just to give myself something that I can easily stick to. A schedule, if I'm committing myself to an hour drawing every day, gosh, that's kind of hard to find the time, especially with 3 kids, a full-time job, and then some other side work on the side that I do for design stuff. So I figured a 15-minute drawing here, 30-minute drawing there would be pretty easy. So, all right, guys, this is my horse. Don't laugh. I think it's passable for a cartoon horse, but obviously it's pretty terrible, right? So that's our first version. Let's go ahead and hide that, right? So hide that. Let's go to the internet, our favorite place to go, right? And let's find a horse picture. There we go. And look at images here. That's a great one. Let's try and do something similar to what I was already drawing, to kind of give a better side-by-side comparison. So that would be, maybe this one. Nope, yeah, that's really bad. I'm looking for a horse side view. I should probably have this already ready to go for you guys, but like I said, I'm pretty disorganized. First episode, cut me a break. All right, so this is my source material drawing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there, put a layer on top of it. All right, so let's try and see what we got here. Whoops, I'm still on the selector tool. I don't want to be on the selector tool. I want to be on the brush tool. Gosh, this is super unorganized, guys. Why are you watching this? You probably not. All right, so we got the basic shape. It's more rounded than I was thinking, I guess, or at least this horse is. He does kind of have that little roundy thing there. And again, I'm not claiming that I'm a great artist. That's why I'm here, guys. And feel free to follow along or do your own thing in the background, or or click away. This is mostly for me to get me committed. So we got some hair here. He does have his eye, kind of, it's more of a teardrop right there, I guess. This still looks pretty cartoony, huh? I guess that's the problem with doing line drawings, right? Is they're gonna look cartoony until you start adding all the extra things in. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, that thing right there. What is that? Yeah, but they definitely have like this shadow here, and it's really angular, right? Or at least it seems that way to me. It seems to come back up here. The nostrils are way bigger than I was making them. Yeah, look at that, way bigger. And that looks to come out. Maybe that's kind of like that. The mouth's going to be tricky. He looks like he's pretty dopey, huh? I guess that comes up a little further. This thing almost connects. He does have a little light up there. But it does look pretty rounded. And we've got kind of that there. There's a little lines up here. He's got some white there, so I'm just kind of cording off the sections here. Cording off, is that probably not the right word at all? I never claimed to be a good wordsmith or a good drawer. I do think already that's quite a bit better, though. I mean, as far as realism goes, he's got like a big muscle there or something. I don't know what that is. I guess that's the muscle. It's like part of his thing. I do kind of want to add hair, though, but his hair goes over that way, right? And then kind of here. And then you can kind of see I'm kind of squished for space, so I'm kind of making sacrifices there. But already, I think better than what I had before. But again, not perfect. So probably the second horse I've drawn in 10 years maybe. So for the second Second horse, maybe not too bad, right? Maybe it's pretty bad. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Maybe maybe you guys are going to tell me to draw horses over and over and over again until I get better, because this is pretty sad. Color in that eyeball a little bit. They kind of do have eyelashes a little bit. That makes it look very girly, doesn't it? It's a girl horse. That's okay. Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be a unicorn. Is it supposed to be a unicorn? We can throw a horn in there. There's our horn. Right? It's kind of a small horn. But who knows? Who knows? Well, maybe unicorns have small horns. I don't know. I have personally never seen one. My daughter thinks they're out there. Maybe they are. Hair would kind of flow around it a little bit. Right? Add some of that hair here. All right. So there's our horse, guys. So let's compare the two. So horse number 1, let's make this smaller. Where are my transform controls? Why can't I see that? There we go. There's my transform controls. Gosh, you'd think I'd never use Photoshop. I just don't use it for drawing too much. So there's horse number 1, horse number 2. Much better, much better. Again, not perfect, but for a quick little drawing, not too bad. So already that's kind of more committed in my memory than what I had there, which again, passable, but it's pretty bad. So that's the whole point of this thing, is to do things better and closer to what they should be, to improve. So today it might be horses, tomorrow it might be something else entirely that I'm want to try and draw that's going to help me improve. Could be landscapes, could be trees, could be cartoon characters. I do love drawing cartoon characters, as anybody that knows me knows. Of course, we've got our famous, and my daughter, this is my go-to whenever I draw for my kids. I always draw a Mickey. This is a pretty poor Mickey. Excuse my Mickey here. So Disney, don't. I'm not selling anything here. I have 0 subscribers. I don't need a lawsuit. It's pretty rough and ready. So we got our Mickey. Oh, he's got to be smiling, right? He's always happy. He's always happy. He's got the nose. It's kind of hint at the nose. He's got this thing. I don't know if he has eyebrows or not. We're going to give him just a hint of eyebrows. I never remember if he has eyebrows or not. So I also like doing cartoon characters. I'm not great with them, but again, it's something that's fun. I like to try and commit it to memory. Another one that I'm pretty good at drawing all the time is Piglet, or Tigger. So let's show Piglet's kind of, if you want to kind of follow along here, it's got kind of like an egg shape on the top, and then this little almost heart shape here. And when those two connect is where his nose is, typically. He's got like these guys here. Again, this is pretty rough. He's got these little lines under his eyes for his cheeks because he's always smiling. He's always, well, except when he's scared, I guess. But when I think of him, and when I draw him, he's always smiling. He looks a bit like Olaf, doesn't he? For you Frozen fans out there, or at least anybody with kids, right? Or daughters, I should say, maybe. I guess boys probably like Frozen a lot too. My boys do. Yeah, so that's a pretty passable Piglet. I think you would recognize Piglet there. So we got that. He's actually very similar to Tigger. Let's see if I remember how to draw Tigger. Gosh, it's been a while. I think he's got something like this. And then he's got, I know it comes down like really far. You guys are going to have to let me know how bad this is. Does he have the eyes like that too? I can't remember. He's got like the rounded. See, again, I need practice for sure. Doesn't he have like some big like unibrow or something? He's got like a big happy. Oh gosh, that's bad. I thought I remembered how to draw him better than this. I guess I don't. But that's okay. Not something I normally draw much of. So that's my Tigger. That's my Piglet. Pooh. You can't forget Pooh. You gotta draw Pooh. How's Pooh drawn? Something like this, I think. Christopher Robin. That's my best Pooh impression there. Yeah, so we need the Pooh. See? He's got a collar or something that goes in his shirt, and then his arm would be there. Whatever. Just very speedy. That's like my 2-minute Pooh drawing there. It's a little bit more rounded. Anyways, tell me what you guys want to see. This is just ramblings. Just a reason to get down here, have some fun, try and improve, get better. All right, thanks for watching.